All right, what's going on YouTube? I'm gonna make this video as quick as possible because my phone is low on storage. So let's see if I can make this quick. Okay, so this is an old board that is actually damaged and I cannot no longer use it. But I want to tell you guys, this is an Intel board. All right, if you don't know what an Intel board looks like, whenever you take your computer apart, when I tell you there's fans on top of them, so like this computer is a Ryzen board, or a Ryzen card is what it requires, not a Ryzen board. That's the card that it requires. It's a fan on top of it, and same thing with that one over here, right? So here's an Intel board. If there was a fan on top of this, it would look different, but basically, I'll show you how this one works. This one, there's a little pin. Basically, all you do is, because let me lock it back, hold on. All you do basically is push down on it, and then pull it towards you slowly. You ain't gotta do it all rough or nothing, right? So when you lift it up, the thing comes off and the card comes right out. Now these specific cards don't have pins on them, so you can't really bend them. There's no bending. But with this board, the reason why this one is ruined, if you can see, there is metal pins inside of there that connect with this card somehow, right? So mind you, that is what happened with this board. That is the reason why I can no longer use this board. The card is still some good, but I cannot use that. This card is only an Intel 3, no, it's an i5 actually. So I could probably maybe sell this card or something, or give it to someone who has an Intel board that needs a card, but that's that one. And then we go over here to this one. This is a Ryzen board, or a Ryzen card. Never do what I'm doing, y'all, okay? I'm doing it with one hand, that's the best thing. All right, so as you guys can see, this card is different. The casing is even different. So with this one, you just put your finger on the pin and pull it out, basically off from underneath that plastic thing, lift it up, and then, hold on, stuck. With this board, you gotta pull it all the way back, all the way, like that. You'll hear it snap. Don't do it hard, all right? Don't do it hard. You ain't forcing it. If you can look at these, this one has pins all on the bottom of it, all right? And inside, it does not have the metal pins that the other board, which is this one, had, because the cards are different. The pins are on this card, the pins are not on that card. So basically, with the pins being on this card, it fits straight into the board with no problem. You shouldn't have to force it or nothing. It should just sit down into the card. And then from there, you just lock it. So there it is, I locked it. And then basically I'll put the fan back on after the video. So I was showing you guys that one specifically. That is a Ryzen, I want to say, you can't really see it, but it is a Ryzen 5. All right. Now there's different types of boards and different types of cards, because this one over here is also a Ryzen. It's also a Ryzen card. The only difference is I have this one bundled down. I can't really show you this one because I can't take it off. The way it's on there is hard to explain, but long story short, this card is also a Ryzen card, but it is smaller. It does not fit into this board. This board is different, I guess. The card slot is different. So I want to say these boards, this is an older board though. I do want to say that this is an older board, so maybe that is the reason, and this is more of a newer board. So when you get a certain motherboard, which is right here, when you get a certain motherboard, you have to make sure you know what kind of CPU goes in your board. The GPUs don't really matter for the most part. Every GPU you have should fit in the same one, but for the most part, you have to always make sure you got the right CPU and the right RAM.